If you want 5 free stocks, click on that link in the description box of this video, and Webull is going to give you 5 free stocks valued up to $8,300 when you open a new Webull brokerage account and deposit at least 1 penny in that brokerage account. You're going to get 5 free stocks valued up to $8,300. So click on that link in the description box and go get your free stock and go get your free money. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. So what amount of money invested will it take to generate $50,000 a year in passive income? $1.25 million with a 4% rate of return will generate $50,000 a year in passive income. During our working years, on average, with the money we invest, we can expect about a 7% rate of return. Now that's very similar to the rate of return in the stock market over the last 90 years. So I'm pretty confident with that 7% rate of return. I want to walk you through 3 scenarios that, if done correctly, and you get that 7% rate of return on your investment over the next 10, 15, or 30 years, you will have $1.25 million in your investment account. So let's look at scenario number 1. If you invested $15,000 a year for the next 30 years at a 7% rate of return, you would have roughly $1.25 million in your investment account. And if you take 4% of the 7% interest as income, that'll be $50,000 a year. Scenario number 2. If you take $49,000 and you invest it at a 7% rate of return for 15 years, you'll have $1.25 million in your investment account, which will generate $50,000 a year. Scenario number 3. If you take about $90,000 a year and you invest it with a 7% rate of return for the next 10 years, you'll have $1.25 million in your investment account, which will generate $50,000 in passive income for you. The key to all of this is your earned income. All of us have different levels of income. If I'm making $50,000 a year and I'm willing to invest $15,000 of that $50,000 a year for the next 30 years with a 7% rate of return, I'm going to retire a millionaire. If I'm making $100,000 a year, if I'm okay taking $50,000 a year of that $100,000 and investing it for 15 years at a rate of 7%, then I'm going to retire a millionaire. If I'm making $180,000 a year and I'm willing to take $90,000 and invest for the next 10 years at a 7% rate of return, I'm going to have $1.25 million. Now I would take that $1.25 million, which is earning a 7% rate of return, but I would only take 4% of that 7%. And the reason I would do that is because I never want to touch my principal, which is my $1.25 million. I want to live off the interest. If I'm earning 7% and I only live on 4% of the interest, then I should always have that $1.25 million for the rest of my life. And I should be able to live a comfortable lifestyle based on that. Some of you might say $50,000 is not enough for me when I'm ready to retire. It's not going to be enough. I actually need more. No matter what number you need on a monthly basis, you certainly can plan and invest in order to reach enough in your investment account to generate the amount of money you need on a monthly basis. For example, if you need $6,000 a month to fund your lifestyle and retirement, you can use the rule of 4%. You can take the $6,000 times it by 12, which is $72,000 a year, and then you times that by 25. That would be $1.8 million. And then you would just take 4% of the interest, which is $72,000 a year, divide that by 12. Now you got your $6,000 a month for your lifestyle and retirement. That's the rule of 4%. There are several things I recommend you do as you go down this financial pathway to financial freedom. The number one thing you gotta have, guys, is income. You have to have income, and you have to be able to take some of that income and invest it consistently over a period of time. Like I mentioned, it could be 10 years, it could be 15 years, it could be 30 years, but you have to have income in order to make any of this happen. The second thing you need to do is keep your expenses low. The more money that you can put in these investments over a long period of time will get you to your financial freedom faster. So keep your expenses low and invest every dollar you can invest. The third thing you want to do is stay away from bad debt. You do not want to accumulate debt that does not put money in your pocket. High interest rate credit card debt, high interest rate personal and installment loans, things like that. You want to stay away from that because that is going to eat away at the income that you have coming in, and it's going to detract from the amount of money you can put towards your investments. All of us have the ability to create whatever type of retirement scenario we want to create. I call it financial freedom. But you have to start with earned income. You have to keep your expenses low, and you got to stay out of bad debt. If you do all of those things I just talked about, you're going to give yourself an opportunity to create passive income for yourself at some point in the future that can take care of you for the rest of your life. Well, guys, drop me some comments down in the comment box. Let me know what you think about the video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to the channel, share the video, and smash that like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. If you want 5 free stocks, click on that link in the description box of this video, and Webull is going to give you 5 free stocks valued up to $8,300 when you open a new Webull brokerage account and deposit at least 1 penny in that brokerage account. You're going to get 5 free stocks valued up to $8,300. So click on that link in the description box and go get your free stock and go get your free money. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.